Hello and welcome to Let's Talk About It, the community talk show which focuses on issues affecting our community and much more. I'm your host, Charay, and today I have with me multi-platinum producer who has sold over 12 million records to his production credits. Clizark is one of the industry's best kept secrets and also the CEO of Team Mashn Entertainment. Although he has produced hot records for Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Def Jam, Too Short, Master P, Kurupt, Mystical, and many more, his music has also been featured in such motion pictures and television channels such as BET, MTV, VH1, Bravo, E, Cartoon Network, HGTV. Keith has also set his sight on directing. With 6 major videos under his belt, Keith is on the uprise as a video film director. Welcome, Keith.
What's going on? What's going on? Let's talk about it.
I know that's right. Okay, you have done so many great things. I am so proud of you, and I want to thank you for taking the time to come and talk with me on my show. It is such an honor, and we're just going to jump right into it. So, before we get into some of the great things that you have coming up, who is Keith Clizark? Aside from being a music producer, when did you decide that you wanted to be a music producer, and how did you get your start?
Okay, we'll tackle when I wanted to do music. I can trace it back to when I was 4 years old.
Okay.
Going to a party at my family's house, and someone put flashlight on, and I was just like amazed. And it's like I knew in my mind, it's like I want to do that or be a part of that, you know. So as time went on, hip hop came along, so I rode that wave as a DJ.
Okay.
And it got to a point where I'm playing the records. I'm like, man, I can do that and make something better than that. This is like at an early age, like 15, 16.
Okay.
So I got into producing at like 15, 16. And it progressed from there, man.
Wow.
But to answer your question, yeah, that moment is what inspired me to do music.
Okay. And so, who was the influential person that aided in helping you to jumpstart your career?
I say the creator, because it's like crazy with me. I really didn't have any mentors. I just had the love of the music and just did my due diligence and trial and error.
Right.
So I can't say early on that I had a mentor. There were people I looked up to and took what they were doing and incorporated it into what I was doing. You feel me?
Okay. Okay. So tell, my listeners, for those who may not, fully understand, but what exactly is the role of a music producer?
Okay, yeah, a lot of people get it twisted, man. They think a music producer is a person that just make the beat. But ultimately, the producer is a person that's responsible for the end product, which is that record. From conceptual to being in the studio, laying it down, to mixing it, to mastering it, and everything in between. You're responsible for all those things. So someone who sends me a beat and says they're a producer, and I'm like, no, you're a beat maker.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you would say basically the role of a music producer is very, very important.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, without the producer, there's nothing. Literally, look the word up, producer.
Right.
You know?
Right. For some of these artists that's looking to, come out and create an album or a single or whatnot, there's certain things that you need, key elements, in order to have that come about.
See, here's the thing. There used to be a time where it was about a vibe. It was really about the music. When we were going into like the big studios, before the home studios got popular and the internet and all that good stuff, got Poppin, and it was more of a vibe. We get in and vibe out, you know.
Right.
So I was blessed. I was blessed in a sense to be able to be in the room with all the people that I work with.
Awesome. And you got your start back exactly when?
Oof. I would say maybe 88.
Wow.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I was real young. Around that time, right there, I got my start in terms of like producing my first record. You know, for like a major label like Capitol Records.
Wow. In 88, I think I was 6 years old. Six
Okay, yeah, do the
years
math.
old, right? I know, right? So how was that experience being able to work with the artists in the one room compared to, like, as we said, now you don't have to be in the same room as an artist to be able to help them, completing their album.
First and foremost, I'm a lover of the music and the process of making the music, and that's what it was compared to how it is now. It's like you say, I can be on Pluto and do a song with someone. We just transfer the files,
Right.
and there's no real feel in it like that. You know, that's why I'm turned off on a lot of music.
Okay.
Right now, because of that reason, and you can tell those records that people are in the studio together and they were doing it together. It got a feel to them.
Right. So your entertainment company, Mashn Entertainment, what does that stand for?
Okay, Team Mashn is an acronym I conceived like in 2000, and it stands for Together Everyone Achieves More, Moving Amongst Shady Humans and Negativity. We're Team Mashn. Is the thought process of the whole company. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome, because in this world we are going to be moving amongst those type of individuals and battling a lot of negativity from people. So that's awesome. That's a lot of positivity that you're promoting right there, just with that title alone. So big ups for that.
No, it's like creating your own universe. You feel me? Once you create your own universe, you don't have to go outside of yourself and put your destiny in someone else's hands. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, and that concept has played a big part in, my success.
Yeah.
In terms of now I'm in a position to where I can bypass the major labels and get major label distribution without having to compromise signing to a major label. And I got that platform for, certain indie labels or artists who are on the level who need that. I got that. So it's thinking outside of the box has gotten me to a level, and man, that's what's up.
Right. That's awesome. So when we scrolling through your website, which is www.teammashn.com, they can go and check out some of your services, artists, videos, and some of the services that you do offer is online and mobile distribution, marketing, graphic design, consultation, and also a listen and exchange program. And tell me about the listen and exchange program.
Okay, the listen and exchange program is pretty much a producer artist consultation to where they send me one or two songs and I listen to it and I study it, analyze it, break it down, and then we connect back together over the phone, or if you're in the city, we sit down and we talk about what's good about it and what's not good about it, and we talk about how to make a record.
Okay.
So I give them all the pieces and information to take their production game to the next level.
Okay, cool. So what advice would you give to upcoming music producers such as yourself?
I would say you got to be original. It's like stop copying people. It's like copying people is like wearing someone else's shoes or underwear. You got to find who you are and project that. It's like, it's crazy. Every rap song sound the same. It's like, is the one person producing all this? He can't be producing all this. And it's everybody sounding like everybody.
Right.
It's like they here's the thing. With technology, it made it easy for the hobbyists to jump out there like he's somebody without paying dues.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the music, and they figure like, oh, this is popular, so let me clone that, and maybe that'll make me popular too. And the younger generation is on that frequency. It's not too much originality out there. There are a few, you know, breakaways like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, you know, who stand alone. But everybody else, I got to put them in a barrel, you know. It's like music is at a crazy state. I understand it, and I'm with it, but I'm not with someone sounding like someone.
So what upcoming projects are you working on?
Okay, well, I'll tell you about one right now. We're actually filming as we're talking. I'm working on Project Voltron, the documentary, in the soundtrack. And what that is really my album, but I'm showcasing like 7 innovative MCs from across the country and 5 producers that I signed in my production company. And we're just documenting how it all comes together. You know, each MC is going to have a camera following them around, their thought process, and going into the studio recording the song for the soundtrack. So it's just documenting, making this project with everybody being in different states, and it all come together.
Okay, cool. So where would people be able to go watch it when it's finished?
Well, you got to have me back on for that one, and then we can premiere it and do it right.
Okay, sounds good. So give
But
my
I'm dropping, not to cut you off, but I'm dropping a single at the end of the month, you know.
Okay.
So definitely get back with you on that.
Okay, yeah, definitely do that. Definitely will promote that. So, I normally don't do this when I'm doing my interviews, but I'm just curious. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, and we kind of talked about this. When I look at your work and I do my due diligence, it's like, why don't the world know you? So break that down for the people to hear this, how you broke it to me.
Wow, I didn't think that you was gonna ask me that question. But I mean, all I could say is maybe in God's timing, you know. I know I have my hands in a little bit of this, a little bit of that, the acting, the writing. I've done some radio, of course, the talk show, actually filming my own 2 movies and editing them as well, and in marketing, but I don't know. I guess I haven't met the right people, you know, that is able to just, you know, see everything that I've done, the awards that I've won, the awards that I'm nominated for currently this year. And I don't know, but all I can say is maybe just in God's timing.
Awards. Hold up. Let's not fly past that. Awards. Come on. Let's spell on them a little bit. Tell me about these awards.
Oh, wow. Now you're interviewing me. Okay. Well, I won an award back in 2014, creative writing and poetry for the Black Woman in Jazz and Fine Arts Awards. It was held at the Four Seasons in Atlanta, Georgia. And now this year, I am nominated for Actors of the Year. It's going to be held in Greensboro, North Carolina, in October, and then in September in Key West, Florida. My second film, Not Now, which is a film about the rapture, is nominated for an award as well.
Yes, indeed. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. And I just tell people it's a passion inside me, but you know, as you stated earlier, is it's because of the creator, and I'm letting people know that you don't have to have finances. If someone decides not to want to help you, don't let any of that stop you. Just do whatever, God has laid on your heart to do. And if it's meant, God will flourish and things will just start happening. And I have no experience, none. None.
Here's the thing. When we wake up in the morning, we're blessed. That's the blessing from God.
Amen.
The rest is truly on your works.
Right.
And I always say, the present from the Creator is the present. Right. The present is the present. To be there in the present, meaning you have the opportunity to make something happen. Right. So it goes back to creating your own universe and not having to go outside of yourself to make things happen. Right. And you've done that. You've done that.
Aww.
And that's dope. And when I hear you say meet the right people, it's like, man, you are the right people. You're doing
Oh
it.
wow,
If
Keith.
you, if you keep doing what you're doing, they're gonna come to you. It no longer have to solicit when you consistent and when you own. Your trajectory is crazy, fam.
Wow.
For real.
Oh, Keith, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm not trying to cry on here. I could be a little emotional at times, but when something is true at your heart, and then you are, just acknowledged for your works, when you know you're doing it out of just the compassion of your heart, just as a person who just love to entertain people and make them, encourage them and inspire them, it just does something to me, you know. But wow. Okay, that took a left turn, but I appreciate it so much. I really do. Definitely encouraging me right now. Um, but once again, I want you to give my listeners all your contact information, where they can look you up, where they can follow you, where they can, apply for any of your services that they may need. Let them know.
Okay, I'm a diverse type of person, so everything is Clizark1. CLIZARK, the number one. Gmail is my email, and the same for Twitter, the same for YouTube, and the same thing for LinkedIn. So you get at me direct.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you again for taking the time to come and talk with me and even encourage me. Wow, I didn't expect that, but I definitely appreciate it. And you guys always remember to let's talk about it.